Wow, I feel like if I don't make this video, I will never ever make it because their new items are coming out in a few days and I have already placed my order for the pre-order. That's why I'm here today, to make this video, to get this video out before the new items reach me. The items actually came in boxes like these, which is super cute. Look at it, it's so cute. Everything about their packaging I really like and appreciate. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the item. The lip gloss, this is how its packaging looks like. It is a pretty interesting packaging. It opens on 4 sides and the lip gloss is inside here. It will be held together right here by a string, which I think is a pretty interesting design, although a little bit waste of packaging. It is what I'm currently wearing on my lips right now. I can't really tell you if I like it or not because I'm not a huge gloss person. In fact, I haven't owned more than 5 glosses in my entire life. But I can tell you that the formula is not very heavy on the lips. In fact, maybe heaviness, I would say maybe like a 2/10. Something that I can accept, and it's not too like sticky as well. Very minimal feathering at the edges because some lip glosses will like feather at the edges of your lips and that's not pretty. For this one, I don't feel like it smudges a lot, so I think that is pretty okay. It does not have a very strong base color. It's more of like a very light and sheer kind of like pinkish purple base color. It also has very fine pink or purple glitter that kind of reflects gold, which is really interesting. With this whole look, with this lip, I feel like there's still something missing. So personally, I wouldn't wear the gloss on its own unless like I'm going for like a very light to no makeup kind of look. I would prefer to wear it with like a base color underneath instead of just by itself. Tone activator, which is the eyeshadow primer. What this does is that it makes the color of your eyeshadows pop and it prevents creasing and smudging. At the same time, it's also a little bit water resistant. If you do not or have not ever used an eyeshadow primer, please use one because it really increases the longevity of your eyeshadow, and also it prevents creasing, which is what can get really nasty throughout the day. So the founder of the brand is Chinese, so she said she created this one for like yellow skin tones or Asian women, which is something that I really appreciate. Also, the formula of this is pretty watery, which I appreciate because some eyeshadow primers, they dry almost like instantly and you can't blend it out, but this one, it gives you enough time to like blend and spread the whole eyeshadow primer on your entire lids, which is really nice. However, one thing that I hate about this is that the packaging like gets really nasty and it kind of leaks really easily. Every time after I finish using it, I would clean this tip to make sure like nothing is coming out because like this thing is just gross. But the next time I use it, it kind of just overflows again. So this packaging is not the best, I would say, but the product itself is pretty good. Eyeshadow palette, which is called the Escape Pot. The packaging is super pretty, like it's really colorful. The whole entire packaging for this series or this collection is super cute and super colorful. I cannot bear to throw it away, but if I keep it, it'll just be trash. I don't really like this design, if you want my opinion. There's different textures on it, so when you hold it and when you feel it, it's like a really good kind of like feel. This thing is also really heavy, so it feels like a good and substantial product, not like some cheap ass eyeshadow palette. Although it is made from cardboard, it is really sturdy and like you can use it to hit somebody. Here you have the eyeshadow palette. There are 15 shades in this palette, and in all their products there is also this plastic protective film, which I have to give a shout out to because it is a really good plastic, not those like flimsy ass plastic, and this is like a good sturdy plastic. Okay, can you hear it? Even for this very small piece of protective plastic, they put so much thought into it, which is really nice. Let's look at the colors. The colors are super pretty, super me, like all these fun and crazy colors and bold and crazy colors. They're just very me, which is why I decided to buy this palette. When I saw it, I thought like, okay, I must get it. However, for this palette, there are very little crease colors, and especially for like these kind of vibrant and crazy colors like these, they can produce some kind of harsh lines if you don't blend them properly, which is why like I think that having a crease color or a few crease colors would be good. 1, 2, maybe this, 3. But personally for me, I would only use this and maybe this as a crease color. 2 beauty blenders in this kind of ice cream cup kind of packaging, which is really cute. Purple and this green beauty blender, which obviously I have not used. I'm not a huge fan of beauty blenders, so I mean like if I use it, I'll let you know my thoughts. Maybe I'll use it tomorrow and let you guys know in the thoughts over here. Lo-Fi Duo Blusher, which is my favorite thing in this entire collection. Oh my god, I love these two products so much. Super pretty if you ask me. Like the packaging itself, it is also really heavy and it feels really good. It's matte, by the way. Let's just talk about this one first, which is called the Lo-Fi Rose. Blush on the bottom and a highlighter on the top. Blush is like this really soft pink. Like wow, it's, I don't know, I haven't seen a blush like this if you ask me. Like it's just like a really soft and a really like pretty kind of pink tone. I think you must own it for yourself to know what I'm talking about, but it's just really pretty. I don't know how else to like describe it. It's called Mood. The highlighter is called Bloom. Super pretty, like light pink with like gold reflection. Lo-Fi Peach Duo Blusher. They all have a mirror on top right here, which is pretty neat. Like for travel, it's really handy. The blush is called Punch and it is obviously a little bit deeper than the previous one. It is also a more warm color and a super pretty and soft peach color, although I still prefer the previous blush more. And then we have the item that I love the most in this entire collection. It is this highlight right here. It is called Igari. It is super pretty, like super pretty. I love it so much. It is also like the highlighter that I'm currently wearing on. It has this super pretty like pink sheen and it's just like wow. I mean, it can be a little bit too much. Like if you look at my look today, I put a little bit too much, but that's just the way I like it. But I just really like there's this pink kind of sheen on your face. I think like these two duo blushes really like, oh, I love them so much. They're a little bit expensive on its own, but if you have the money, go and get them. I don't think you'll regret. Oh, by the way, like these two highlights, they do not have glitter in it, which is like the cool thing. It's just like pure shimmer and pure like duochrome pigment, so there is no glitter in it. Yeah, but it's just super pretty.
So the difference between the two highlighters is that Igari has more of like a warm, sheer, peachy kind of base color with pink reflective pigments, whereas for Bloom it's just purely pink reflective pigments.
For highlighters, N03, N04, G04 and G05. N03, it is called Raid Rider. This is what the packaging looks like. Orange, just like the item itself. Super cute and futuristic, should I say it like that? It does not have a mirror right here. It's quite a big packaging for like one product if you ask me, but I think this whole thing is pretty cute. Like the whole packaging itself is very nice. A champagne-ish kind of color. I don't really like this shade because it's pretty basic if you ask me, and basic is not really my thing. It's, if you prefer like a more day-to-day, everyday kind of basic highlight, then this might be your thing, but I seldom use this one if you want to know. Diamond Dasher, the packaging is super cute. It's pink and purple. Oh my god, it's just right up my alley. I love this packaging. I can't bear to throw it away. Help! Cooler tone highlighter. It's like a super pretty like light pink and it has pink glitter in it. And also between N03 and N04, N03 is 2.2 grams while N04 is 2.5 grams. G04, which is Mars Melter, the packaging has a blue and red theme to it. Really cute. 2.8 grams of product in it. So this one is actually a duochrome, I would say. It's a pinkish gold duochrome with sort of like a white base. I've used this alone and it's not really my kind of thing. I have no idea why. Like all their 4 highlighters that I've owned, like these ones in this individual package, I feel like something is missing to their highlighters and it leaves me like wanting more. I have no idea why. It's kind of weird. G05 Moon Cruiser with a blue and green theme to it. Super cute as well. 2.8 grams of product and it is sort of like a bluish pink kind of duochrome shift to it with also a white base. Blue is not my thing, so I don't use this by itself. The way that I use these highlighters is that I put one on top of another. So I put a layer of this first, then I put a layer of this, and if I feel like it's too blue, I put a layer of this again. So basically I combine both of it to make it like a purple highlighter, which is really pretty if you ask me, but still there is something lacking. I don't know why. I feel like for all their highlighters that I own, like these 4 individual highlighters, I feel that something is missing to it. It's weird. All in all, my favorite items from this collection is definitely the blush duo. Oh my god, I freaking love the blush duo like so much with my entire heart.